Again. Sorry. Sorry for that rude interruption. I'm just waiting for LFT to come back, and she just sent me a message, and I don't know what she said. Hang on one sec. Okay, sorry. Hi, Brandy. I apologize for the interruption, but the rule in my family. Hi, Lavina. Thanks, you guys. I'm so sorry for doing that to you. I really, really am. The rule in my family, though, is if you call back to back, you need to answer. It's important. And I got two back to back phone calls and I needed to take care of business there. So I apologize for the interruption. Hopefully, LFT will be back and we can try and work some of this nonsense out that we are talking about here on Stephen Smith's case. But I thank you for your patience. And I know that many have probably moved on. And yay, come back. And I completely understand that. And I apologize if we're interrupting for, taking a break there. So, what I was saying before, and when LFT was blowing my mind with all her knowledge of all the things, it is a good role. It's one of those, like, if somebody calls twice, and if you get just 911 on your phone, it's somebody's dead. So you stop what you're doing. I didn't get 911, but I got the two calls, and that meant it was important. So before LFT was blowing my mind with all her knowledge of all things Stephen Smith Murdoch, we were going through the timeline, and I really am so confused and screwed. Hey, Kez. Neither did I. I didn't know that either. That's so funny. So I think, like, what I have to do, and we're going to keep this one fairly short because I know it's late and we've already been going for a long time, but I really need to revisit our timeline and add this new stuff to it. And look at it in some kind of linear form, because we're getting all these details, and some of them are not even details. Some of them are important, like the Randy stuff. Randy Murdoch stuff is important. And I'm just challenging the information. I'm not challenging who said it. I'm just challenging the information itself and making sure that it is, that it's solid, and that we have. I only researched a little while you were offline. Oh, is it lunchtime there? Oh, cool. Yay. Is it hot there or is it cold? See, we're warming up, so I'm assuming it's going to be cold there soon. But I never know if you're in a spot where it's actually cold, or it doesn't even get cold. I love. I won't say where you are, but I'm so jealous. So anyway, going through all this stuff, I'm going to wait for LFT. Oh, it's not. Okay. Yay, Wheel. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the interruption. I want to go through the Daryl and Daryl stuff again. But how about what she dropped with the Paul testifying against the two idiots? I need to know more about that information. Because 2015 was one of the car accidents, and then 2016 was one of the car accidents. So I definitely have some questions. And Randy was the attorney for the opposing parties in that. So I'll need to go through. This is the problem that I have with deep diving. Oh, butterfly kisses. I'm sorry. You're in the tropics. Ooh. I listen. If it's home, Nebraska, wherever it is, as long as it's yes, if it's a beautiful place, then I'm jealous. This is our membership link. Thank you so much, Jennifer Julian. So yeah, I'm just staring at my pile of papers here going, holy shit, we have a lot. You should decipher at night. Think we can show some, I think we can show you all something. Okay. What you got? Come back up here and tell me all the things. Check messenger. Messenger or text? Let me see. Oh, I didn't see messages. Oh, that's not you. That's not you. Okay. I can't listen to these. So, oh, I can play them aloud? Okay.
It's being weird. I need a new StreamYard login. I'm going to try again, but just let me know.
Yes, and I sent you the link, just so you know. It's in Messenger. That's where I sent it. So is anyone's mind like kind of blown? And will you go over and listen to, oh, I gotta put that in. Peterson was hired by Sandy's first lawyer, Andy Savage. Right. Was Andy Savage the first lawyer, or was Michael Hemlep the first lawyer? That's what I wanted to find out. If Michael was, I think Michael was the first lawyer and Andy was the second, because they would have worked 2021 together, right? Is that wrong? I need to put Eric's. Not sure. Okay. I think that's how it went. I think it was Mike Hemlep, and then Andy Savage, and now Eric Bland. I might be off on, but I know those are the names. I don't know why your sound is so crackly. No, don't you dare bark. I don't know why your sound is so crackly. I don't hear you because you're not up here. What's up? Hold on. Help me go. Okay. So I'm only going to, bottom line, he's not, no. Glenjamin! Used your break time efficiently. Glad to hear it. So LFT, get up here so we can wind this up a little bit and know where we're going with everything tomorrow, because now I feel like I'm behind. I feel like we have so much now to go over with the Low Country and Eric Bland's new stuff. So we need to add all the stuff to the, thank goodness. Yo, homie. Yeah, Glenjamin, what are your thoughts? Tell us. I'd like to hear. Actually, Wheel, I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. Are you there?
Yeah, but I thought I was about to sneeze, so I was getting ready to mute.
God bless you. Good catch. So what are your thoughts on like redoing our timeline, adding some of the Low Country information? And we need homework assignments. I got homework assignments for you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back.
Intern.
We need an intern bad. So you're going to go watch Low Country, the second episode with Steven's stuff in it. And then number 2, go listen to Eric Bland's 26th episode of Cup of Justice. Johnny! Holy mackerel, it has been a minute. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much, sir. It is great to see you. Johnny does he's got a great voice. And sometimes he does his morning coffee with Johnny and he just talks, and then sometimes late at night he plays the guitar and sings me to sleep. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. Go over and sub to him. I think I have him. Oh, maybe I don't. Do we have Johnny's? We can drop Johnny's link if we have it.
Yes, we do. Well, I know it's in our list.
Is it?
Wait, I really think I'm about to sneeze.
Yes, Eric Bland. Go watch his listen to his Cup of Justice. Number 26. It came out yesterday. And it's one you can listen to. It's on Spotify. I have the link in the other live, which I will put in this one.
Oh my gosh, I can't get into my chair. Sorry.
That's all right. Are you okay?
I got a French fry.
You got a French fry? Where'd you get a French fry from? Use the door. Glenjamin said use the door.
That's amazing. But my door is like a tripwire situation going on over here with all the cords. All right, what have I missed?
Nothing. Me
Mine's been reeling since we got off.
Me too. And I'm trying to take calls and pay attention to what I'm talking to on the damn phone. And all I can think of is Randy Murdoch wasn't there. Oh, Johnny.
I think he was there. I just don't think the timing of it is. I think the timing of it needs to be verified of when when Randy was there.
I agree, and I need to find out more information. I need more information on the Paul stuff, because when I looked up the accident stuff, I mean, I guess it's kind of plausible, but
okay. So
hold on. Let me ask you this question. Wouldn't it be if Uncle Randy is the attorney, could Paul really swindle a deal? Let's think about that for a second.
And
Uncle Randy's for the prosecution
in Hampton County, South Carolina, in the 14th,
all right, enough said.
In the 14th Circuit.
Fair enough. I just don't think that I mean, I'm having all kinds of red flags go up. But
I mean, I'm not saying, like, I know we don't like going on rumor and speculation. Yeah, right. We press so hard not to do that. But this is where she and I will butt heads. And I'm like, I know that we don't do that. But at the moment, we have a 100 some odd pages of fact or documents, but it's still not the whole story. And so at the same time, while we don't want to just go by rumor, at the moment, I think we can't ignore it. I mean, I would go with any rumor. I would want to explore any.
Oh, I think we have to. I definitely think we have to. But I'm just, like I said, the Low Country, and it's only like 40 minutes of Low Country. I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes in to not even to the end of the second episode, is the Stephen Smith. And it was just fascinating watching Sandy, and then hearing Eric Bland the very next day when we had all these epiphanies. And, I'm laying in bed with my eyes closed, and all of a sudden I hear something, and I literally, in bed, I'm going, what did she just say? I'm trying to
And
message.
this is it. And the difference is she doesn't message me regardless of the hour. Whereas I'm 3:30 and having to pee and then like reading something. I'm like, I'll call and be like, "Are you up?"
Yeah.
And
What are
I
you
can't
doing?
answer. All right, fine. I'll send you a text.
What are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Mhm.
You have to see this.
What are you doing?
One
Are you
night,
sleeping
it's like,
right now? Why are you sleeping? It's 3 a.m. What are you
and she
doing?
was like, I'm trying very hard to. And I was like, well, I haven't fallen asleep yet. So
Yeah. So
we're gonna have
Brandy,
to
go watch the
deal with this
second.
together.
Oh, Amanda. I lovest. Thanks for being here.
I mean,
Go watch the
I'm
second
even in
episode of.
I switched into my pajama pants.
Are you still in your pajama pants? I'm so jelly. Do we have off times?
No, I put them.
No.
I wasn't in them all day. Just put them on when I went to go get a French fry.
Do we have off times? No. I wish sometimes that we did, but we don't. We just, when we are working on a case, it is 24/7 until we know something. And yes, we are still, Wheel has a case that we're going to be looking into as well. And we're going to have to do
Yes.
some juggling. Oh,
Put it out there.
thanks. We, I don't know if we make a great team or not. Sometimes I want to kill her.
I can promise y'all she wants to like strangle me at times, but
There are times,
we
and then
work it
I know there's times where she wants to strangle me. And what frightens me is she also now has the knowledge on how to get rid of the body. So where I was less worried before, I'm now slightly more concerned. Oh, Wheel, you're amazing. I love that you called us the Sherlock sisters. I'm going to put that on a coffee mug. I really am. I know that's ridiculous, but I just loved it.
See, you're like, you want it on a coffee mug, and I'm like I want it on a cooler or a coaster.
We could do that too. We can do it anywhere. We can do it on a t-shirt. I don't care.
Look, I made some LFT coasters. Y'all want it? Side note.
Those are cute. I love those. I know it might take till 2027. I hope not. Oh, Kez, thanks.
I don't think it will. I think Eric Bland knows more about the autopsy results.
I do too.
Going on right now.
I do too.
Which, right, I mean, as he should do. I think not. I recognize there's only so much they can glean from a second autopsy. I mean,
they were pretty jazzed up about that, though. You know, they were pretty excited about that second autopsy, the finding. So,
and even and that was another one to put in order. I was listening to that on News Nation with Dr. Dupree. She was talking about like how it happened. Like she didn't give any of the details because she was like, I can't speak to it yet. But like about, he was driven to Florida. I went there. We all drove back. She details it out pretty specifically, but she sounded confident, and I thought there was a difference between sounding confident and like in terms of what they found versus being confident in terms of like, we know we did our best for the family. Like, I think like,
also
we did do it.
She didn't get paid for her assignment either. She didn't take money. She didn't charge. She had things like, I'm sure that they paid for her lunch and things like that, but she didn't charge like everybody else did. I think that needs to be noted. Like, I think that's really important information that Michelle Dupree didn't charge anything for her time.
Have you seen the small blue? You seen the small blue address signs in South Carolina? Okay. Oh my God, Wilby, are you my Alexa? Are we bugged? We talked about this.
Can you hear me right now?
Can you hear me?
Are you noting the blue paint on them? Is that where we're going with this? Because I think that's amazing. No.
I think that's where I'm going with what he was thinking. Like, what about those blue signs? from my understanding, and to this, what we were talking about, it was like the gate at Moselle. When I go, the gate wasn't fucking there when it happened.
Mhm.
Yes, it was, and it was like, I do think those blue, like, I almost can think of them like the mile marker signs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not mile markers, but something like that kind of
The square,
rectangular,
right.
slim shape. Mhm. From what I understand, I want to say in 2015 on that portion for sure on Sandy Run Road. I do not think they were there yet. There's a chance on 601 or Bamberg Highway, 601 or Bamberg, they may have been.
Okay.
But someone, and that's where I went and I walked, like was walking like we did.
That's what I was
with
just
Watts
gonna
and
do.
stuff, and with Summer Wells, like if you go to
Mhm.
it, see if you can, because I didn't know how to get it until you taught me about Google. Like you can pick the year, like
Yeah.
scroll back.
Hang
I
on, I'm
want to
gonna get-
say it jumps over. I want to say it jumps over 2015, but I may be wrong.
Really? Okay. Let's take a walk, shall we?
I would. Well, I
Let's take
thought a
walk in the
lot
woods.
about this too last night. Granted, pardon me, sorry. Could I be any more rude right now by just like chomping down?
Okay.
I know. I mean, I'm in North Carolina, not South Carolina, but I have been like when I say like farmland, like low country of North Carolina, and I was literally looking back at pictures going around some of our addresses, and it's that same field. Like literally, it's tobacco on one side, cows on the other, farmhouse and whatnot, open roads, basic night lighting. There are no street lights, and in traveling down the one by my grandfather's, I saw one road sign recently put in, like essentially like the
Looks like there's flowers
ones.
there. I wonder if they did a
And I
little.
was like,
Another
damn,
little.
this is
Sorry.
I mean, I know it's like they'll do the intersection. Oh God, I feel like I'm taking the
See, this is
driver's
from
test again.
2009. Can you guys see down here? Image capture was 2009.
Okay. Wait, so Wilby, do you think it's like those little on more of the rural, like county, country kind of roads that we have like under the mailboxes, and sometimes they'll have even the like reflector light on it? Is that the kind of little?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I want to say they're green
This
around
is 2009. Okay. I was going to go down the road a bit to see. This is north of where Stephen was.
I agree that makes more sense than with Wilby. That does make more sense in terms of a sign versus a Toyota.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Stephen's body was right in here.
Okay. So they're coming around.
I'm just going down the road trying to find a sign. Here's your sign. There's the railroad tracks. So in 2009, dear Google.
Mm-hmm. By this point, I needed like a Dramamine from doing it.
Dramamine?
Mm-hmm. From like just walking it like that.
Yeah, I'm looking for any like mile markers or anything. I see this sign.
That's what I'm saying.
This the crossing.
Glenjamin.
I don't see any signs.
Oh wait.
On any side of the road. Wait, what is this one? I just passed one. Come back. Oh, railroad crossing.
This would be like, we have that. What do we have? Railroad crossings. Every once in a while in ours, you'll see the tractor sign because it'll be like large farm equipment. I didn't see any, so that's why I was like, if someone else does.
I don't see any either. I'm heading back to Bramberg Road, whatever.
Bamberg,
Bamberg.
601. Mm-hmm.
But okay, look
Bamberg
how long
is
it's taking me to get there. This is a hell of a walk, Mr. Smith, in the middle of the night with your phone. Why didn't you call somebody?
think he was ever running at any point. Like
Hell,
running to
I
get away
don't
from
run, and I
anything.
would be. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Or at
Okay,
least
see, Amanda says, like, all right, Amanda gets it. She's at, and she says Alabama, but they have the blue signs for the county roads. I feel like that's what they are, and they're smaller. And
Oh, I know exactly
this
what you're
is
talking
like,
about too.
like right now, I'm like, you're about to pull up to like to our farmhouse. Like, keep going, and we're about
Is
to take
this
a right.
okay? So this is the Bamberg Road, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the
It
street
should be an
sign.
intersection.
Yeah, I'm at the intersection, but I
Yeah.
wanted to see the street sign. What color is that? Tell me.
Green.
Okay, that one's green. What's it saying to me? And then there was a street sign over here too, right?
Seen on the mob crew stream. Okay, wait.
That sign's not green.
Will be that one's in, will be that, is that the one from like last night or the night before? Because I've got it in my to watch later one.
Oh, this is
I
all.
wonder if they would get mad if we showed that little part of it.
If who would get mad over what?
The mob crew, MOB.
Oh, him. Yeah, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's usually before the intersection.
Okay,
There's
right.
junction signs only on numbered county roads. Okay. So that's really helpful, Amanda. I'm going to have to go and we're going to search this. Oh, let me get these lovely people's house off of here. They don't need to be.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but
take the other short.
We need to get in the map, Dora.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think they were there. It's just like,
you don't.
It's going to be just like the I mean, in terms of the location of Steven's car and where his body was, I don't. Wait, all right. Title is PI. Does PI know what happened?
Oh, I didn't.
They would strike us if we looked at part.
Nice to see you.
I wonder if he would shape an A.
Did we? Did we?
I don't know. I heard Mr. Bunny came sometime in the past couple weeks. Did you get a wrench instead of an egg? I want to see what the MOB crew. Do y'all call, is it MOB or mob crew?
Welcome, Shay. I hope you don't mind. I didn't ask you first. I actually.
She's like, wait a minute.
I asked LFT ages ago and just kept forgetting to do it. So I wanted to say thank you. You've been a huge support to us behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. But what's up, Seeker? Thanks for being here.
Okay, wait. So can I go to the MOB crew? All right. In my watch later.
You a blue bish. You have the power. Do you want to try and share that? Or do you want me to look for it? Are you doing it?
I don't think he would mind. Do you think if we just shared
No, as long as I don't think he would. And as long as we make sure that we link everything, put the link in the chat, pin it, do whatever. I don't believe so. We've used his stuff before, and I always direct people to make sure. It's a great channel, by the way.
I'll drop if you will find it. I'll drop the link. I mean, I can try to share it, but I'm surprised my computer hasn't gone sorry. Something went wrong and logged me off yet.
Give me one sec.
Blue is my signature color. Oh wait, MOB crew.
I
Share.
got it right here. Bombshell interview. Does the PI know what happened? We're going to share this.
Hey, Locumi. I love going into Locumi.
Okay.
Oh, cinnamon
Hi,
biscuit.
Locumi. It is so nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. This is the video that we're talking about. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the Mob Crew. That it is a great channel. It's a huge channel, but he does a great job. We are subscribed. Let's see. Where do you want me to go? 1 hour. I know I saw it.
I think it was 1 hour 58 seconds.
We'll just go.
Oh, I love how flush my cheeks
Oh,
are.
I saw the blue sign. There it is. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on 1 second. Make sure I pause this at the right spot. Actually, if you guys, hey Beetle. Nice to see you too. Okay, let's see. Do I have Locumi in here? Let me see.
I loved Locumi. I went into hers the other night, actually, too. I told you this.
Hey, there she is.
Everything that Locumi was saying, I was like, get the heck out of town. I was just saying this the other day.
Yeah,
so
please go over to Locumi. She is
therapeutic.
Super intelligent. She talks about all the missing cases, the missing persons cases that not everyone is talking about. So it's super important that you go over. She is a beautiful soul who hosts many amazing podcasts. Not just the missing persons, but she also has some entertaining ones and some educational. So please consider.
She did one. I told you. I went into hers the other night. That
Friday Night Cantina.
Like, things like no. The one before the cantina. Because I went into Locumi's because I was like, Locumi's going live, and then I went into the one before, and I was like, this one's even greater. It was like the whole therapy thing, and I was like, I'm a fan.
Yeah, she's
I'm
really.
All for it. Find a third party.
It's awesome. I very much go over to Locumi, subscribe to her, watch her videos, give her a thumbs up, and leave a nice comment, please. Please, please, please. She has been golden to us since day one. Now, let me hit the present button so that we can.
I'm going to grab my glasses. 1 second. Sorry.
Bombshell interview. Here we go. Let me turn around and we're off. Dear Mob Crow, please do not strike me. We are telling everyone to go subscribe to you. Your videos are amazing. Actually, let's do this. Let's like it while we're in here. Let's do that. Please don't strike us. We like you.
2 old boys deliberately do that. And he's talking about someone, I think, mentioned that there would have been some type of vehicle damage done that he.
Yeah, he's going to talk about that here right once we get.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Go ahead. I'm waiting on that.
Okay, we're going to answer this real quick, and then we'll jump to that. Mr. Steve, could the corner of the blue signs, and I totally agree with this, make a gash on the forehead? It would explain the blue paint chips, Godspeed, y'all on your trip. Thank you so much, Camilla.
It really doesn't even have to be the corner or the edge of anything sharp. The tissue, the skin on a person's head is
Look at that.
Easily that when it between the skull, when that skin is compressed between the skull and any type of hard object, it could just be a metal rod, it could be a ball bat, it could be a 2x4, that the skin will split and almost look like it has been cut with a knife, and it opens up just like that type of injury. And so it doesn't have to be the edge of anything. It could just be a flat object. and it'll create the same similar type of laceration or gash.
Well, I would certainly think this utensil here could do it. I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely, they could.
Camilla makes a great point. And that's why that's why you looked at it. It's got the blue paint. We don't know exact blue paint color. We know that it could match the Toyota of 82 to 88. But yeah, so that's the sign that she's talking about that we did a show on, which they're all so just like mile markers, these are there for addresses for those who may not know. They're set up everywhere in that county. I don't know if in the whole state or just in the county or whatnot, but interesting. All right, let's get back to the interview here. We're about 60% into it.
All right. Well, that was pretty interesting. Huh. Wonder when they put those in.
Okay.
So they had to have done it after.
Here's what we have to do. We have to make an anonymous call to the South Carolina, whatever is it, Department of Transportation, who does the civic. I don't know. Isn't there a way that we can call and find out when those were put in, or any upgrades made in terms of?
That was my question. They're not
I don't
cemented
even know.
in. You can just pull them right up from the ground.
Are the?
I mean, I did see him pull that up. But I guess I had hoped, but I guess not. They probably just throw them in the ground. Keep going.
What happens if you Google small blue street signs, Hampton
What
County?
happens if you Google it?
My computer shuts down.
And you expect mine to do differently. Well, that's rude.
I think how many times have we been on panel and you're like, I don't know where the hell she went.
Small address.
Oh, wait, Wilby, let's just make her do it, though, just so I can prove it.
Tell me the answer.
No, we can't. We all voted. We said we're not telling you till you look.
South Carolina sign. All right, well, I'm going to have to come back because I'm cheating.
How? How do you cheat?
From the land down under.
Oh, wait, Wilby's on it. Wilby, I thought we were supposed to be giving other people homework.
County Fire Service for locating. Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
You're cutting out.
Fire service for local. Okay, so that's like when
You're cutting out.
it did. I know, but I was going to say, how funny would that have been if I had? Because it started doing the rotating thing, and I go, son of a, and I stopped talking. But I think I just proved my point as to. Wait, am I still robotic?
No. Maybe the dingo ate you. The dingo ate my baby. The dingo.
I woke up in the middle of the night and this episode of Seinfeld that was on right when I came out here to TV, the thing hadn't turned off yet. And it goes, when she was like, Stella! That one.
Butterfly kisses. I hope that you have a nice, restful sleep. And thank you for being here tonight. Lokamai, you just had a rainstorm. Oh, she is literally in paradise. Off topic, but does anyone have a
Literally.
police scanner app on their phone? Yes, I do. Especially the city channels. Yes. Jen, I listen to, I'll show you what it is. Oh, my husband's texting me. Um, 50 is what mine's called. And I listen to, okay, so my first pick is Chicago, just so you know, not that it matters, but they are always like, Chicago's a good one and they have a good clear sound. So yes, Jen, I listen to it all the time. Sometimes I listen to the local ones, but I like the big cities myself. Tell me who you listen to, because I'm always looking for new cities to listen to. It's actually
Well, obviously,
pretty.
can we add Hampton County to your list?
I can. I'm going to. Well, you got to. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll show you the app.
What's the app?
It's called 50. Hold on, I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it looks like.
$10 says I'm gonna have to delete something to be able to put another app on my phone.
That's what it looks like. 50 police scanner.
Okay. Well, my police scanner is Tia Dash, so whatever she hears, she just tells me about it. Vertical signs for emergency. And we're certain that those blue signs were up in 2015 on Sandy Run Road.
We got to find it. We got to confirm that.
Hey, Muck. Shay. And I'm the other one in the other car seat.
That app would be illegal there. That's right, Kez. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just saw the Police Scanner Plus. I just saw that one. I'm going to listen to that one too. Confirm signs on CD
Wait,
ROM.
why is it illegal?
They have
that, like,
protective
radar,
laws.
like I used to have the Fuzz Buster.
No, they have protective
Really?
laws for their citizens there. Mm-hmm. They're much more private. Much more private.
I remember when I used to live in, like, right when I moved up to DC. I guess once I hit Virginia, was that when I had to take? Remember we used to have the radar detectors that, like,
Oh yeah,
or,
I
like,
mean, I
the
had
electric doors.
Yeah,
But I always had to take them off at certain times. But no, that wasn't in North Carolina. That was going up towards DC. So is that the same kind of thing? You can't have anything that would.
No, it's different. Completely different. Oh, there you go. Look, Wheels
Call
got
that number to order.
There you go.
When you get
green
a miscellaneous, like, blue gift
and
that
CB
just
radios.
says CB.
We had CB,
But that's what I meant. Like, if stuff like that's illegal.
No, it's not the Fuzzbuster that's illegal. It's the intrusiveness. Like, you can't listen to a police scanner app where she is because they give away the name, address, phone number, all the things. And the country that she lives in is very protective of their citizens, and they have privacy laws that we don't have here. Like, we can just look up
Okay.
Crimes that are public, if people have committed crimes, you can't do that where she is. They don't have that. That's what
You should come here.
No, we should go there. I would rather be protected, and it's more peaceful, no guns. I'm going there.
Oh, because I thought you were like, no. I mean, I know they made laws against, like, I know Virginia, whatever it is, between North Carolina and DC, the state. I had to, like, oh wait, it's right here. I know. I'm trying to eat as fast as I can. But where the hell is I going with this? The Buzzbuster thing, only for me, it would just like the little red dots would get like higher and higher and then like turn green if I was getting near a cop.
Yeah.
But then they were like,
They also went off for microwaves too.
Yeah. So like, no. Or like the electronic doors at a Walmart or something, and it would start going off. But then it went, they tell you can't do that. But then I was like, well, screw you. I'm downloading the Waze app. And then 2 people ahead of me are like, FYI.
Right.
Cop hidden 1 mile ahead.
Yeah. I know. Too much crime here is right. Be out of a job.
So, but in order for them to use a blue, like, say those blue paint chips apply to to what happened to Stephen.
B2 Jen. Oh, they give the whole thing. Their license number, the whole thing. Name, address, phone number, the whole kit and caboodle.
What is it? Will you read it out loud? Because if I get too close and I realize how big I am on the, like, how zoomed
oh my
in
God,
I am.
enormous. I don't know how you've done it this long. I didn't want to say anything, but we're going to put you
like,
on a
just like,
1,000-pound
no, I'm not
cisterns.
talking about like, it's just like a lot.
It's a
Will you
lot.
just read it out loud?
My area gives away name, date of birth, address, and I'm always shocked when I hear it. You know, I'm a detective, so I usually Google the names to see their arrest history. Don't come for me. Me too. My dad had over 150 speeding tickets. Holy crap. My son who lives in Florida is coming over to Australia with the grandkids. Ah, that's so cool. I didn't know your son actually lived in Florida here. That's really cool, Kez. I want pictures.
Okay, wait. Oh, I have something to show y'all, don't I? Hold on.
Yeah, and then I'm going to close it down because it's
talking.
11.
Yeah.
After 11.
Well, that's a pain in the butt since
5 bitches.
Drink pepper and now I'm awake.
We'll go listen to some. Oh no, I can't have you listening to that shit. You'll be under the bed. You will be under the damn bed.
Who?
Let's see the top scanner. Today's top scanner is Indianapolis, by the way.
Me?
Oh, Cleveland is another good one. I've listened to Cleveland. Let's see. Oh, there's Detroit.
Oh my God, I love Below Deck, cuz.
I still love that show.
Oh my gosh, I was missing calls today. Do y'all do that thing where you on your phone where you have it done so it's like it blocks all the scam calls?
Yes.
Sadly, I get a lot of them, but I had one from Detroit today.
New number.
I don't know why they're calling me. I don't know
Scanner
anyone
feeds.
from
Let's
around
see.
there.
United States, and then we're going to go to South Carolina, not South Dakota, and then we're going to go to Hampton County. No, we're not, because it's not listed.
Oh my gosh, speaking of random, why this is all uploading and why Tia's looking up her thing. Huli, I was talking, you came up in a conversation that I had the other day. It was talking about me being like so brave, but yet at the same time, so like such a chicken shit. And my example always goes back. I was like, I don't know what to do, but to tell you to call Hooligan. She told a story. It's night vision goggles. This girl thought like she's in a tree. Everything's quiet, and then she looks down and she can see. And I was like, I was done. I was like, I need a nightlight. That's where I get so creeped out to a point of like where I didn't want to drop the link or do anything specific to where that story was told, but I remember being like, I am going to kick her butt tomorrow for telling us this story.
That was the best story ever. I actually really want her to come up and tell that story again. First of all, she's the best storyteller literally I've ever heard of.
What did I just say?
Nothing.
Wait, you're a dick. That one really scares me.
I know.
29 cents.
That one is like a legit like
shop on Temu and enjoy.
All right. Well, okay. I can't find anything there. So let's pick.
Will be. I know of two that one where even my grandmother was questioned because she happened to live on the block or one block over or something. And then another one in North Carolina that I like know someone that has a tattoo. But one of them happened super close, like into a family friend, and just I'd write the book if I could, but I think Lifetime
I
has
don't
enough.
remember top cities. Let's see. Chicago. It's
Here we go.
CFD 2514. CFD 2514. I can give you the whole chat if you need it.
see, that's what I'm talking about. They just give that shit right out. That link doesn't work for iPhone. Do you have one for iPhone? Ooh. Try.
What's that be like? Wake County or Wake Forest, Glenjamin? I do love
See
Waze.
if that link works.
I only use Waze.
I only tell my friends what time it is.
Okay, here we go. only know
Here's
that
the
line
other
because you met
membership
me.
link. I don't know if this will work or not. I know.
Look, am I right? I love it when you can look at the map and you see all the little ways people around you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you on 90. Oh my gracious. We got it.
What do we got?
We're
Beetle,
about to
thank
get it.
you. Thank you very, very much for becoming
Okay.
a member. Welcome.
We're trying for 1 month for free. We got to look at the island packet. I'm putting it under Decipher this time. Start now.
Okay. I like the island packet. I wonder if I already have one.
Mine ran out. Okay, get access. Time is running out. Time is running out. You're so close to unlimited digital access. 1 month, $1 for 1 month. When you subscribe in the next, all right, get access now. I'll do it.
Honestly, I did it, but we'll double check it later. One of us will have to cancel. Thanks, Beetle. It is so nice of you to be here and become a member. We're so honored. Really and truly. All right. After you find what you're finding, then we're gonna we'll turn it off.
T-Dash, did you already do this or am
Tia Dash to do what?
it?
Okay, thanks. Oh, we love you. Thank you so much. What were you asking me? Lyft?
Oh, we need. No, I can't. I'll unpack it real fast. I want to need the link. A joke from all the way back to high school.
I did not hear any of that. That was a lot of, I don't know what you just said.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I could tell by the look on your face. Hold on. I'm concentrating. I'm signing us up for this real fast.
You can sign me
For
up for
the island
anything you want
packet, I
except
want this
marathons. Marathons are not something I want to
article.
do.
This is part of the whole.
Smash the like.
I can honestly say, and all the things, of all the things I've ever thought of getting you or signing you up for, I have to be honest, I don't think marathon ever, I didn't even think of that.
No, I did the color run once. That was just a lot of fun. I didn't run. I walked right through all that color.
Mm-hmm. 2, 8, 2, 6. Hold on.
Pictures to prove it.
By the way, just so y'all know, I'm going to put it in like, I don't know if we can make it a short. It's going to be your name this time, not me. that whole thing about Mark Bickhart the other night. By the way, will be your comment about we should all play a game, like see who can get the translation sentence correct, was amazing. But I have to tell you all, I listened to, and Tia wouldn't humor me that day and listen to it with me, but I re-listened to like the Tom Segura thing about the kids when they first tell like their first good story, and he goes, and it starts out with like the red cup, but the blue cup.
Yes.
But like if you and I was wetting my pants, and I was like, I've got to put this out for everyone that we know. It was the damnedest thing.
Glenjamin, I'll walk fast, but I mean, if you want my purse, just take my damn purse. I'm not gonna run. Like, take the purse. It's replaceable. It's fine.
Got it to your dad. It's making me order it. I want this article. I think.
Who the fuck is Larry? When he's talking about shit, and he's like, all I could think of is like 7, and it was like random shit he was throwing out there, and I'm this guy, I can't. Who's Larry? I'm waiting to talk about Steve. I don't know who Larry is. Are you good?
Tell me. No, but I think it's an issue with the website.
Okay.
I'm putting this in. This is the Island packet. It says the website is having an issue accepting payments right now. It did not say we were declined or anything like that. It just said. Wait, let me double check. Sorry, we are currently encountering an issue with accepting online payments at this time. Please contact yada yada yada.
All right, don't worry about it.
I'm not going to do it.
We'll do it tomorrow.
But I'm putting the link in here just in case people want to look at the article.
I may.
And there's also and I found there's another good Fitz News one from Okay, all these obviously the Fitz News would have been written by me.
4. That's my card.
4.
That's it.
000 000
That's what's in my account. 000
007.
4.
These articles, in terms of Matney and the Fitz News stuff and Stephen Smith Murdoch, start around October of 2021, and then there's one in 2020 as well. I just can't remember the month. You need to go back and read them.
Can we put it in a community post, do you think? Make life easier for everyone? We just list them all in a community post.
Oh my God, I don't know why I'm just not. Wait, here they are right here. Here's. Should I just copy and paste the links?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, wait. All right. So one of them, let me tell y'all what the titles of these articles are. And you need to also go back and read the article, the local one, and we need to put that link in a community post, I think.
We'll
about
do that.
the
We'll
Andy
put it
Savage.
in Facebook, and we'll do a community post with all the links. So
White Claw.
I know. It's Carol Claus. It's Amanda.
Oh, she runs Frigidaire.
She's so cute. Get out of her fridge.
Another Frigidaire, Carol. All right, November 21. Here we go. These are both Fitz. I don't want to get in trouble. But this is going to help explain some of the stuff that I was saying.
Okay.
I do have several other ones too, but I'm trying to keep it as this one's one from December.
Like I said, we can put them in the Facebook group so people can find them or do them on a community post. Just list them out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, because I'm the one that brought it up, I just want to make sure I'm covering not only my ass, but our ass, and speaking for myself.
Oh, yeah, blame her. Don't blame me. I don't know what it is. I didn't read shit.
Yeah, this one you come at me for. No, you come at me for this one. This is based off of reading, like I've said how I had to get her interested in murder. Where would we be right now if I had not have gotten you interested in the murder thing?
Oh,
That's
probably
actually
working on Letitia's stock or something. Oh, you know what? I probably don't. You know why? Because I don't ask anybody's real name or anything. So don't even tell me to keep it a secret. I'm glad you're in there. I'm really glad you're in there. Don't tell anybody. Incognito fetal maniac.
I mean, at least I've owned it. Will be, I'm sure, and other people, and I know Tia has to. What do we say when Alex trial ended? Everyone was kind of like, "Oh my gosh, thank gracious! Like I'm so done with this or whatnot."
Yeah,
I was like, you know, I was like, "That's amazing." I mean, I'll do, but I mean, I'll do whatever, but I'm not like I'm so.
I was
like
done
invested.
with Murdoch.
I'm
I was
invested in the
done.
way of like, but it is such a domino effect. But we're playing it backwards. We got to start with, "Hey, B Crumbs." Oh, S Beetle, I get it. Everyone's like, what the hell is this word when it's my Facebook?
We are stuck in low IQ country. Really are.
Mm-hmm.
No, when we did Murdoch, I thought we were done. I thought we were done. I thought actually, that's not even true. When we did Mallory Beach, I didn't think we'd be going into Murdoch, but it was the trial that sucked me in. And then Stephen's beautiful face and his story have me captivated, and I can't not at least work on it a little bit. I just think it's important to get out there. So,
but
we're just going to leave that right there.
No, I was going somewhere with that, but I got sidetracked with a comment on this Reddit thread where, thank gracious, this one group likes to give all the links and cites everything, but I was just reading something else. No, I think this is very similar to, though, how we started off with Alex's trial, like where we knew a base amount, but like as we kept digging, like I told you, I was like, this stuff has documents. There are things to look into. And then I think a big thing right now I think to help clarify maybe some of the confusion in terms of the interest of Sean Conley and Patrick Wilson or whatnot is understanding the legal predicaments that they were in at the time.
Okay.
What else was happening?
We have that.
Representing them.
We do have that. And I have some notes on that stuff. It was if the Murdochs were not involved in Stephen's death was not important. I agree. And that was said over and over again. That really bothers me that, you know, the Murdoch name was so important, but yet the Smith name just wasn't. That just broke my heart because everyone's should be honored, you know, and the way that he was left, I don't know if discarded, really bothers me. It really bothers me.
Because Will be right. Yeah, charges were dropped, and they were dropped or amended left and right. And remember, it all happened within the 14th Circuit.
Because, do you know why? Oh, let me tell you.
No.
Corey Fleming was the attorney for Patrick Wilson and Sean Conley. I can't remember which one. It would have been Patrick Wilson. Wilson. Corey Fleming was the attorney. Corey Fleming being Alec Murdoch's best friend and scammer dude. And so he called Alec up, Mr. Part-Time Solicitor, and hey, ATS, welcome in. Thanks for stopping called Alec and said, "Hey, my buddy here is in some trouble and probably got the charges dropped."
Do you think Duncan, after what I told you last night about his issue with Alec Murdoch, granted this happened in 2008, so it was after Stephen's accident, do you think that's clouded his judgment at all in terms of this investigation to date?
Ask me that question one more time. Duncan?
I mean, excuse me, Thomas More.
Thomas
I'm so
More.
sorry, Thomas
Okay,
More.
okay.
Thomas
Okay.
More. So, and granted, his accident happened in 2018
Uh-huh.
because it was during the Snowmageddon. But
Uh-huh.
do you think his take on things now, like his situation, do you think it impacted his take and his stance on anything in regards to this
I think
case?
personally
legit
it'd be
asking.
tough not to, right? Don't you think that would be tough?
I mean, I don't know how you. Not only are you a victim of Alec, and granted, he didn't know it at the time because he hadn't been in the accident then, but by the time.
But by the
Alec was
time like
arrested-
you're doing the HBO special and your Netflix and your whatever, I would think probably it's got to be. I'm sure
mean,
that's
he
one of the
did-
reasons why they're calling.
Because the accident happened in 2018, and weren't we in January? When was Snowmageddon? All I know is that at the end of it, 'cause my Volvo was under like 3 feet of snow in DC, and then the next thing I knew, we all had the little.
I don't know.
poles
I
on
live
fire
in
hydrants.
some weird section that we don't get snow anymore.
But do you know what I
weird.
mean? Like, so we went through I want to say it was like January. I can't remember. It was like late in the year or early. I want to say it was earlier, but whatever. So we had the big snow.
Mhm.
So that's before Paul and Maggie are killed. That's before the boat crash.
Mhm.
So in 2018, he's in what? Officer Moore, or
Well, the boat crash was
Thomas
in
More.
2018, February.
Yeah. In February, whenever Snowmageddon was. But that's my whole point, is like you've got someone who is still working cases or following a case, like started off in 2015 on Stephen Smith, and then in 2018 he's in an accident. He gets referred to PMPED, to Alec specifically, because of his
Mhm.
his
Personal injury, because they're the people you go to for
yeah,
personal
and
injury.
his record, and then he was in the midst of this, he swindled out of $100 and some odd $1,000.
Mhm.
So does that
Yeah, we do
impact
have a
his stance
spreadsheet.
in
Shay,
terms
you
of
want to
what he
see
did?
it? Can you show Shay the
Oh, it's right
spreadsheet?
here. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Look. Oh, it's not Sharon.
We're updating it with the stuff from Low Country and the stuff we're finding out now. So it's just
But
partial.
there's so much more than. I mean, I think there's so many other things that we're gonna have to look at.
I do too. Well, that's the thing. Like every day, I feel like we are under pressure to like bring there
Oops,
to bring
thank
it.
you.
Oh, you keep putting it
I
back.
wanted-
Take it down.
I know,
There you
because I was messing with you. I'm getting
go.
in trouble. So Shay, y'all want to really? Do you want to see what this says? Look.
Yeah. Go back and show Murdoch and everything. And the news. The news is good.
Oh, local
News.
news. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Still in the news. Here we go.
For real? Okay. So we have our overview notes. This was all around like Alec Murdoch. Then every day I was just adding crap. But this is where it got big. Obviously, the digital activity, we've all seen all this, the sled timeline. Actually, I like
We
to
put
have
that in our
everything up at the
Facebook group.
top, so this
Mhm.
works out well. Maggie and Paul timeline. This was the overall one.
Yep.
Oh, where's the? Then we get to boat. Oh wait, that's miscellaneous. This is my notes from taking like on the Netflix and
Is this the
whatnot. Then we
one-
get the boat crash.
But you don't have the stuff that I have. Why isn't my stuff uploaded there? I wonder.
Was this the one saved on my desktop thing?
That's why. Okay.
Then we got the years. This is the one. This is the one that gets me.
That's the treasure
This
trove
is where
right
I
there.
started. This is where I
Mhm.
started. And I will admit, I started, like, I looked at Reddit, and there's a whole nother tab with all the other links. But I compiled all the sources, and it starts back in 2015. Can y'all see that, Tia, or is that really small?
It's small, but you can see some of it.
Oh, dear me.
No, not yet,
Okay,
but it
so
will be wheel.
throughout the year.
We can put the throughout the
and
years on the wheel, on the Facebook group. That's not a big deal.
It goes through this literally court cases, like checks that were filed, like check number, title,
Uh-huh.
proceeds of investment. Like, I went through every damn thing I could find. And it gets long.
So the object is for us to do such a great timeline again that it goes viral and people use it and love it and want more work.
But look at where it picks up. One again. So obviously, actually 2020 gets a little bit of action. I don't know. I just felt like it kind of picked up after, obviously, Stephen and Satterfield, but of course after
The murders of Paul and
the
Maggie.
boat accident.
Total
Yeah,
nerds.
20
Total nerds,
And then the
Glenjamin.
murder. I don't care. I own it now. Look at this. We're still going.
Oh, I know.
We're in October of
amazing.
2021.
I look at this timeline every day, so I get it. But this is how, like, just so you guys know,
And the
like, this
sad
is how
thing is,
we
I
process
haven't
the
even-
work.
Yeah.
And then we have like
Let's
all
delete that one.
these. Oh, I still have all my timeline notes to add for part
Mhm.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
all that shit still.
Smith timeline. Smith, this isn't included because we had to split this one up because there is so much like generic. I've had a little bit more time, so LFT got to come in front and also had parts 1 and 2. But this isn't the rest of it. Like, we're not even up to 2023 yet in terms of what I'm showing you right now of Stephen Smith. This is still this is just parts 1 and 2 and pages up to 107 or like 4-ish of the mate report. This is still me. And Tia hasn't even added her stuff yet.
No, and I have so much to add. I literally have back to front like 10 pages. It's still so much.
And then we went through, but we did go through and get, so I think Stephanie, we can put these notes, but I believe, are these in there? Oh no, I'm supposed, like, we've got Sandy Smith. We did do the transcript of her interview. And that was one thing I did want to highlight on for the record. Oh my gosh.
What you do?
July 17th, 2015. Look at the question. Duncan.
July 17th, 2015. What's the question?
Has anyone else, have you heard any rumors or anything like that other than anything? Oh, shoot, with Mark. Just correct that. With Mark. And she said the rumor just going around Hampton that everyone keeps coming up to me and saying it was the Murdoch boys. And then Duncan confirms and he says the Murdoch boys. And she goes, yes, whoever they are.
She doesn't even know because she's just listening. And I'm not blaming. That sounded snotty. That wasn't intended that way at all. She just doesn't know who they are. And here she is being told that's who it potentially could be. Thanks, Jay.
And it said, okay, and when you say, did they give you any kind of description of what they mean, why they think it, oh shit, Brick, why they think it's the Murdoch boys? And she says, no, but I called David Randall today because I was in town yesterday. And this guy named James Eddy, and that's me, it sounds like James Eddy, said that he'd seen this guy that morning in a different vehicle speeding. And then when the siren started coming right before they got to where Stephen was, he slowed down. Duncan says, okay. And then James said when he got to the Exxon that he was coming out and she was going in, and the guy was all sweaty and jittery. But get this. Do you know who she's referring to right then?
No.
And Duncan goes, wait. And we're talking about, he says, where did my mouse go? And we're talking about Mark. Because she went from talking about the Murdochs right back to Mark. And she was like, no, yeah. The one who was all jittery and driving around, like speeding and slowing, and then slowed down when the siren started. That was Mark that she was referring to, not the Murdoch boys. This is where the green Jeep, where she says that then that guy in a Jeep was following her. Mm-hmm. So this is what got me. That's why I was kind of, I'm not saying anything negative about Sandy. I'm just trying to understand, because on the 17th, I do know, if I go by what she said herself and what Stephanie and some other news outlets have said, at that moment in time, she was very skeptical and concerned with Mark Bickhardt.
Mm-hmm.
And then Duncan asked her about other rumors, and she was like, oh yeah, that thing, like people have been coming up in town telling me it was the Murdoch boys. And then she was like, whoever they are. But then she continues, because before Duncan asked this question, most of the conversation has been about Stephen's behavior, the boyfriend, quote unquote, and the such. So she only mentions the Murdochs briefly here, but then goes back into talking about someone that is described as Mark Bickhardt.
Hold on one second.
Around, like the person.
Hold on. Shay said, I was listening to Nancy Grace clip and she was discussing the persons of interest being named and the passenger possibly turned into a driver. That sounds about. Yeah. They have Sean Connolly as being the driver and Patrick as being the passenger. But that's unconfirmed.
Sandy acts like she doesn't know them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's confusing. So that's what I'm saying. She did recognize Randy at the crime scene, but she would, because Randy was working with Joel on a workman's comp case for Joel. So perhaps she knew him from that.
But then why wouldn't the Murdoch name spring up, like click in her mind? I don't know who the Murdoch boys are, like whoever they are. But by the way, my ex-husband is being represented by Randolph Murdoch. You know, he's a pretty big attorney in the area. I mean, she's got to know that.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I mean,
that's a great.
And then, but that's why Duncan has to clarify then in the next, I guess I need to zoom out. In the next sentence, because when he asked her about the rumors that, hearing on the street, she refers, that thing about the Murdochs. And then in the next breath, though, continues on with her conversation about, or her running thoughts about Mark Bickhardt. And this was on the 17th. But by then, remember, she should have already seen Alec and Randy at the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
She should have already known that Randy called to offer, in her opinion, to do it. I believe at one point was quoted as she understood it as him doing his potentially pro bono. It just doesn't. That's what I said. Like, I need to understand what was the catalyst for the change in her line of thinking.
I don't know. We're going to find out. At least we're going to try. We are definitely going to try. So anywho,
I didn't know their names. Oh, Tia, what are your thoughts on? You already asked me earlier. What are yours on Tashay's question
what's his
about
question?
the other two persons about? What are your thoughts on Sean?
Oh,
and
I think they're in
Patrick?
play. I definitely think they're in play. I think Patrick and Sean are in play. They live close by. I think for me, they're a better fit than the Murdochs right now. And not because of Mr. Peterson's, it has more to do with circumstantial evidence, them being in the area, them, the speeding, the alcohol, all the tickets they have, the run-ins with the law, violence, totally violent. Time to eliminate. Oh man. Eliminate or incriminate. I love that. Freaking love that. I think they're still in play for me. The Murdochs are obviously always going to be in play until I hear differently. But for right now, 1 and 2 are the two schmoes.
But what do you think that Mandy and Mark Bland or Eric Bland and all them meant yesterday on their podcast when they said things are heating up in Hampton County? Like people are.
I think they're local
nervous
and they have more information than we do. Like we're not there. I mean, I know Eric has more information than he is putting out. He is the damn attorney. Mandy, they all live in the area. They've all made their connections. So to me, until we know about the whereabouts of where Buster and Paul were, instead of just not in the county.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but
I
according to
keep them
Peterson,
in play, but I can't put them in. The other two, they fit right in for me.
But
people will start.
But I do agree with what Peterson. But I do agree with what Peterson said, though, in terms of records and stuff. We're not going to have like we did with Alec in terms of triangulation. We may be able to get old records, but we're not going to know. He said, like the towers, all that detail.
Remember, I was just going to say, remember when we did the cell towers for Watts? Maybe we need to go back.
Yeah,
we did that. We had to go back in time for that,
I want to do that again.
You don't?
I want to do it again. That was
bad.
One
of our 3 in the morning. So that was definitely one of our 3 in the morning. Like we were.
That was one where I was literally like this, like rubbing my face, being like, I give up. I don't even care anymore. Like I was like, I don't care. Like no, that was a late night one. That and Jane, but I remember
Jane walking. Yeah, we should revisit that.
Enough now
point,
about
just
the
for the hilarity of it. It would be fun.
No. I mean, stop. Don't finish that sentence. No, we don't. We know it. We know. Stop. What are you doing?
So the interview with the guy we were listening to, which was Stephen Peterson, who was he? He was a former retired cop, DEA agent, hired from who hired him? Andy Savage hired him to be a private investigator to look into the stuff with Stephen. And he did, and when he did, God, this is like a quiz. When he did,
Jay, ask another one. I'll super chat $5 if you ask another.
Why are you paying us? You're gonna have to pay her. Venmo her the $5. Don't quiz me.
Oh no. I'll pay it forward.
He was the guy who was completely all over the place in the interview about Stephen. Yes, he was, but he had some valid points. So I don't know how I feel about. Well, I know how I feel about him.
No, you're fine, Shay. I'm glad you're asking. You're helping my brain.
No, it's really actually. really does help, Shay. No lie. The confusion on my face is half tired, half confusion at this point. But
whereas mine is like the Diet Pepper, the Dr. Pepper should wear off in 15 minutes if I can keep her entertained. Like, look, no, someone asked something good. Look at that face. That's not going to help me. Wait, did I hear you right? Just, look, there's the smile. Someone, Shay, do something funny.
this is what, now, see, somebody just got her wound up.
No, don't go to bed yet. I need like.
Did you really have Diet Dr. First, it's like dealing with a child. Did you really have Diet Dr. Pepper?
I did. And then I had some Arizona green tea. So I need.
We talked about that. No caffeine after 6 p.m. What is wrong?
We did it not today or yet. No, we did not. No, we did. We did not talk about it today or yes, not in our recent past.
Okay, well, let's make a note of this.
I just don't go to sleep for like 15 minutes. Just keep
Let's do brickhead.
I'm like,
oh my God.
Oh, can I play it from can I do the Shay Benet? That's not, I just meant ask something silly, goofball. How are you?
That was very kind. Thank you so much.
We're gonna have to get her a really cool ice tray, like something that's good for water bottles. Long, I can freeze water and turn it into like long specks. And Carol claws.
All right. What do you want to share? Because I want to go to bed now. Because I just hit my brick. Look, I just hit my brick wall. I just hit it.
No, power through.
This is what happens.
That's for real.
This is what happens every night. So then I wind up falling asleep, like my face planted, exhaustion. And then tomorrow also she's up early. I'm exhausted. And she's like, okay, what are we doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you having for lunch? What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to keep my eyeball open.
And
she's like, but you
like,
could be studying. You should be doing things.
I mean, you can either like y'all can all sign off on me for right now for not sticking there the last 10, 12 minutes that I hope before I can take.
Can anyone hear her? Shh. Don't say anything. No one, she doesn't know yet. Oh, no, you didn't. Look at her. Yeah. Okay,
I'm going to haunt your ass so hard.
You might go watch.
She just muted me. Muted me.
Hold on. Before you go watch Zab, listen to Eric Bland's thing.
How's it feel?
It feels fine because I'm aware of what's happening. But also the funniest thing was when we first became friends, I was a mod on J is for Justice. And she came in and she was like, hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi. And I was like, click, blocked her. Timed her ass right out.
What? Wait, is this for real? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Ask Shell. She'll tell you yes. I really did.
When I went up on panel for the first time ever in my life, when I asked about a woman,
no, not then. It was after. It was after that because Jay was like, I can't believe you just timed out your partner, and I was like, yeah, well.
Oh, you
totally
did that.
Oh yeah, I totally asked. Shell tell you. Shell was there. You promised to do homework.
I got timed out as not only was I a mod on a channel, I got timed out and blocked as a mod But that was, and I'm not knocking. It doesn't matter who it was, but that literally was probably one of the funniest
That was
things.
funny.
And then I was like, fuck it. I was like, you put me on your earbuds right now and have me like on speakerphone. And I go, I'm not signing. I was like, I'm not signing back in. I'm talking through you or on a speaker on your end. And I did the rest of the night. But I did. I got timed out and blocked.
And blocked while she was a mod. That was the most amazing thing.
For being like,
and it wasn't me that time. Actually, it wasn't me. I've only done it on. I only do it on big channels.
Hey.
You do it on the big ones, like JS for Justice. So be like, click.
Oh my god. I need my okay, the next round of gift giving, I get to knock it. You can step it up a bit, and I can knock it down a notch.
Zab does have a nice chair.
I forgot
and
about
Zab
the
is a lovely person. She's a really sweet, as sweet as she is in front of the camera, that she is identical behind the scenes. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely person. She's really, really sweet. I always encourage people to be to go watch Zab. She's fun. She's fun. Secret members.
She might be where I get the wait, what from, because
I love when she asks, what do you guys think?
Like,
and then I'm always like, ooh, I don't know.
Or when she starts reading chat, and she's like, wait, what? Wait. I don't know. Send me that. Like,
oh, you can time out mods.
So in the know, and then someone puts one piece of like one bowl of cheese in there, and it's like, just hold on.
Zav is lovely, though.
Is she covering any of this in any of the Stephen Smith stuff?
Do you know? I don't know. And if she is, we should definitely talk to her. Like, send her some stuff or help her out, whatever. So, like, when we could, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. I haven't tuned into Zav. I haven't had time because I'm not allowed to sleep.
Okay, I want this.
She has a few videos on Stephen. Okay, well, we have to check her out now.
Okay, I'm muting her for a minute. I want it to go on the record when she's like, no, we have to sleep. I can't deal with you. Do not think phone calls or texts don't go unanswered in like 17 minutes from now. But
she's doing Vallow. Okay.
You could even ask Crazy Mama. Crazy Mama would probably throw her own self in the guilty boat, being like, hell, I'd do it. Because the best is like, no, we're here. You call us if you need anything. Do you want to know when I've called? And I told him, that's the running joke. If anyone ever wants to know why I say 1-800-Flowers, because the 1-800-Flowers will answer. They will not, because give her 23 minutes max. And I bet I talked to her by noon tomorrow.
Because I'm tired. Oh, yeah. You saw me on. Oh, that was Shift. Shifty Fish.
Oh, God. You were on Shift? Wait,
yeah, for my birthday. A couple weeks ago. You were there.
I know. And I kept getting a ton of shit because it was like, and your partner won't come up here. And I was like, no, I will not. I am making my bed. I was like, then drop the damn link.
For you? It's okay for you, but it's not okay for me.
I'm not going up there. I was good. I was entertaining. Y'all were cracking me up. As long as you were happy, that's all I cared about.
You don't get the vibe. She's sweet. I get it.
I don't understand 94% of whatever's being said. I know dog harassment, or what she say, like, what's her accusation to you that you belittled?
Slander.
She belittled your dog. What is it?
She slandered
Slander.
My dog.
I understand that. When Tia says hey and some other stuff, otherwise I could.
But then again, you don't speak a lot of, well, first of all, she's really smart. And I always say that she speaks Elon Musk because she's just really smart. Mm-hmm. So that's what she does. But I haven't kept up with her. It is different. It's just a different vibe over there, but she's really sweet. She's a really sweet person. And I don't know, she's never done anything to me. So I'm nice. As long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's how I feel. That's what I was saying. Dorothy, I was listening to her today and I was laughing my ass off at some of her one-liners. She does make me giggle.
Oh my
And
gosh, you know
she's
what?
one that she's a guilty pleasure for me. I haven't listened to her in a really long time. But Dorothy's funny. The way that she phrases things in that Boston accent is hilarious. It's just, she's great. She's just great. And from what
Oh
I
my God, I
understand, she's
think
having
it's,
surgery, so we're going to wish her well. Um,
I always think it's hilarious because I don't think our accents could be any more polar opposite. Me, like someone like like you, well, even you.
Oh, yeah,
but
Dorothy.
you know what I mean?
Dorothy.
Uh-huh.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
I love her. The accent
What
kills
else?
me.
I thought of a good thing. If I play something in the
Nope.
background,
Nope.
like
Nope. But for real, no. What are you playing?
no, I'm not.
We won't be able to monetize then.
Yeah, no. I was gonna
We try to do all of them. We haven't done any documentaries in a long time. We need to. Summer Wells, we did a lot of those. We need to get back into doing videos and stuff like that because we did some cute videos.
But there's so much info. Then
that's what's tough about this. Is there's a lot of information.
It's like
right?
we start putting videos together, and then I'll call her and be like, "Oh my God, can we just go live or just?"
Yeah, things changed already.
I have to be honest. I never go back and listen to our lives anyway because the sound of my voice when you hear, like, I
never
just
leave money on the table. Always monetize. Do you know?
But no, I was always. I mean, I've never gone back and I've never gone back to listen. But half the times I'm always talking to T. I'm like, oh, screw it. Can we just go live? Because it's trying to organize the video and say what we want to say. It's so much.
Yeah.
In terms of our detail, it just gets to be. It's almost like you need to do a pre-recorded, which that will be on. I'm happy to help contribute to the the script, but we know it should be your voice over mine.
You got to get my paper,
anyway.
Right? You my pens and my paper.
So I don't know.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna cut her off.
No,
Oh, thanks, Glenjamin. I appreciate that more than you know.
I'm sleepy.
Huh?
No, I think I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, thank God. Brandy, we love you being here. We really, we're really grateful that you guys even tune in, frankly. Who the hell knows if we're right? We could be totally wrong. I hope we're not. We're going to show our work.
But I have to make one comment for real before we sign off, though. I think we need to do like this. I said it last night. But remember, like after we talk when we eat lunch and then we start working, and I think that at some point, I think we need someday this week, literally to hit
a live Zoom
session. I don't know if it needs. And just let it and you just have to take it for what it's worth and realize do not take this as like a live kind of, I don't know, program.
Yeah, like we do our research sessions. Yeah. There is a lot. We try to do critical thinking, but it's nice to have, what's really nice is to have chat with us and you guys contributing to the thought process. That's what's really helpful. It's great to be able to present things that we find, but what's even better for us is to have the conversation. That's what I dig, is like, I really like the conversation of, wait a minute, how'd you get there? Where'd you get that information from? And you're full of shit. That can't be true because this, and this. That's just me. I love that.
And I know sometimes in the middle, maybe like earlier, like we were like, today our hope was to go in the middle of the afternoon, and then we scheduled one for 6 and then moved it to whatever time we did. But like legit, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something. I don't care if there's 3 people in there or not, but
I've never been as numbers girl. I'm not going to start now.
No, I mean, like legit though, like say someone's like bored and they're like, hey, drop the link. I have a question, where it's comfortable enough. Like it's not a huge thing where you could just like they say, collab, like a live research, or just, you can, if you're in the car and be like, hey, what do y'all think about looking this up or whatnot. And then
Right.
I think
Well, also, if you
that's
have any
something that-
questions, email us, put it in the Facebook group, message us, what have you, whatever you want to do. And I would say we're going live tomorrow because we probably are, to be fair. We're probably going live tomorrow, aren't we? We're going to have to go through all this stuff that we just did, and we're going to have to present it because you're not going to rest until we do. I already know the answer. I already know.
Me? Are you
Yeah.
talking to the group
Yeah,
or am I
I'm
being
talking to
called
you.
out?
No, because I think that you're going to want to, you're pretty amped up about this. So we're going to have to go live tomorrow and do more work.
Because I have to win at something.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
All right. Wheel's
that's
going to do
literally
some
what it is.
homework. Will you share your homework with us and we'll share our homework with you and let us know what you find out. We'll let us know.
And by the way, this thing that she's doing throughout the day, she does that a lot. If you get her in a good job and she's like I'll just look up and she's going, and I was like, what? She's like, nothing, just thinking.
Yeah, because they just, you got to do a happy dance. Keep your things going. Keep things moving along. All right, you guys, thank you so much for everything. Thank you to those new members. Thanks for sticking with us on the second stream. I didn't expect that to happen. Appreciate your donations, but mostly we appreciate your time. Thank you for being with us, and all the work that you guys do with us is very much appreciated. Please go to your favorite creator and like a bunch of their videos, hit the thumbs up on a bunch of their videos or lives, leave a comment, something nice, tell them we sent you, and pay it forward and be kind to everybody. And join us tomorrow where we will go through all the things that we didn't finish today. So that's what we do. Thanks, guys.
How much do you want to
Oh,
bet
the
it totally
Sherlock
goes?
sisters. I love that. I love that so much. Good night, you guys. Have a great time. Be safe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Nice.